and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. The biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a footpod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a footpod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Annoyingly, my mouse isn't working on my computer, so I'm having to go to the laptop just to get my heart rate set up. And now I can't find Ant Plus. Come on, Ant Plus. Not Ant Plus isn't wanting to work either. Already technical problems. I'm gonna have to go with Bluetooth heart rate, aren't I? I don't want to go with Bluetooth heart rate, but I have to. And I don't know why the mouse isn't working. Right. Unplugged it and replugged it back in again. Fingers crossed it's all going to work. 1 minute to go. Look, heart rate isn't there. Heart rate is not there. Why is heart rate not there? Come on, heart rate. Come on, heart rate. You've got this. You've got this. Come on. Kim Sol, yay! Technical problems. Heather, good evening. Carol, good evening. Paul Hayward, Clive Finnimore, Nick Dumbleton, Alfredo Mendes, Amy Green. Hello, guys. Heart rate is being a little bugger. Come on, heart rate. Okay, I think we've got it. 27 seconds. Right, welcome along. We are running. Oh no, look, it's gone again. There it is. We are doing Urukazi. We're going to run around and see what it looks like. Join me if you want to. We've got. We'll be here for an hour and 45 minutes. I would have thought an hour and, if not longer. And there is a late start, so if you want to jump on the treadmill and join us, you can late join up to half an hour after the start of the event. So if you want to join us, hop on the treadmill and come and say hi. Kathy McManus says I'm the caboose at the back. Hello everyone, let's have a look at these new roads then. I'm going to go at 10 kilometers per hour, but feel free to go at your own pace. Shane says, have a great run everyone. I literally ran this route yesterday, wish I'd known you guys were running it today. Well, I didn't actually think about doing it until last night. So, hi Sarah. Hi Tina. Tina says, sorry I can't join you. Not a good time of day for me. Dinner time. Fair enough. Now, let me see if I can get the camera angles working. Did you save any for the rest of us, Clive? Darren says, what's the route? We have our Zwift meetup in 2 days' time, yes. So, first question, what's the route? Well, we're running the full, is it full coastal route? I can't remember what the name of it is, actually. It will come up. I think it might come up. Hang on a minute, I know how to do it. We go to, no, not Apple TV. Log stats. Island Hopper, there you go. The route is the Island Hopper. And we go to every single... Ah, that's the truck. Kim, that's the truck with something on the back of it. That whoever it was last night was talking about. That's what it is there, look. Yeah, and yes, tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, 2 days' time, we are doing a fast 10k. Whether I can actually do a fast 10k is another matter. And there's Mount Fuji in the distance. So running with us, we've got Lee Ryby, Ryan Downey, hello Ryan, Steve Davies, Clive, Amy, Kevin DeLuca, Heather, Carol, John, Craig, Schneider, Raymer, and Jackie Ramos is there as well. Hello Jackie. And Kathy McManus is with us. Anthony Anderson says, evening all, not running tonight, as I couldn't pass up a run along the seafront this morning. So warm outside today. Yes, it really is unseasonably warm for November in the UK. Right, my camera angles do not want to work, do they? Might try one more time to get them to sort themselves out. Actually, I'll leave it 5 more minutes and see what happens. Drop a few ride-ons. So the whole route is 18 kilometres. It's quite a long way, so I totally understand if people don't want to do the whole thing. I will do the whole thing, and it'll take about an hour and 48 minutes. 1 hour 48 minutes. So Jackie says she's just battling a hip injury but not giving up. Keep it going, Jackie. Look after yourself though. Yeah, Darren says, how long are you running this evening? I just told you exactly. 1 hour 48 minutes. So nice and easy, 10 kilometers an hour. We'll do the whole island hopper route. We don't get a badge at the end of it. It's not a running route. We use voice to text on our phones. Voice to text is awesome, but it can also be hilarious, but it allows you to say a lot without typing. Right. Sarah Jacobson says you should make it a full half marathon. I should, shouldn't I? But I'm not going to. That's an extra 3 kilometres, Sarah. That's another 18 minutes of running. I want to go to bed tonight. I am not doing another 18 minutes. I've done a half marathon before. I'll do a half marathon again. Let's just do the 18k and get this route done and have a look at it. It looks quite industrial at the moment. What's going on? This is rather more industrial than I had expected. Ryan says this is where old runners get recycled. Lisa, it is absolutely fine. You do the speed you feel comfortable doing. No problem. We will most likely all spread out as the run goes on. And of course, you don't have to do the whole thing. I understand it is quite a long run. The only person who is contractually obliged to do the whole thing is Carol. Right, 1 kilometre done. Only 17 to go. Ryan Downey says the lag between the companion app and the stream is only 5 seconds. Yeah, I've got it set to low latency, so hopefully it will be it will be fairly good, fairly fast through the run. Kim Salt says, happy belated birthday, Stephen. Thank you very much. Yeah, birthday was, where are we now? 13th, 2 days ago. Right, apparently Carol is going to do a full half marathon. Carol, a little birdie tells me you're going to do a full half marathon this evening. Camera angles are not working, are they? I might have to put camera angle number 7. As always, Kathy is in charge of snacks. There you go, Lisa. A classic example of voice-to-text fail. There you go, Lisa. A classic example of voice-to-text fail. Carol says, yes, your birdie is correct. Sarah, apparently you're now my birdie. Sarah said, Carol's going to complete a full half marathon. Carol says, yes, she is. Get your food order in now. Full stop. I am guessing Kathy will be distributing drinks around the halfway mark. Sarah Jacobson feels honoured to be my birdie and is enjoying spectating from the couch today. Will we see you tomorrow, Sarah? Are you running tomorrow? Lisa wants bacon. Brown sauce or red sauce on the bacon? Question mark. Brown sauce or red sauce on the bacon? Also, I am putting Heather in charge of coats. Oh, no sauce in Canada. Okay. So, if you decide to finish early or you misbehave and get kicked out, you can collect your coat from Heather. Heather says that's an error. Yes, I know, Kathy. Time zones are a nightmare at this time of year. Kathy, Carlo Corridor on Twitch says, finally, a runner. Hello. Yes, lots of runners, look. There's loads of us here. Carol Rushworth likes salad cream on bacon. Darren says, I'm glad that Zwift reintroduced the Join Zwifter feature. Yes. So that was sadly lacking, wasn't it, from the last few months? We do have a new Twitch viewer. Yes, it's rubbish. We'll stop. But not long until summer. Apparently, Carol likes salad cream on her bacon. What kind of messed up world is that? Question mark. Carlo says, you're the first runner I've seen on Twitch. The majority stream cycling. Yes, I know. And when I first started on Zwift, Carlo, I streamed cycling as well. But since running started, I've only done running. There are a few other people who live stream running, but not on Twitch, I don't think. Most people stream on YouTube or Facebook. Right, Kim Salt is going to open up a can of worms here and cause controversy. Or controversy. Carol, she says, probably likes pineapple on pizza. Do you know what? I think I agree with you, Kim. She probably does. She's that kind of crazy. Sarah Jacobson is planning on running tomorrow, but she will be multitasking on a work call for the first 30 minutes, so you won't have me mocking you on the stream. Actually, I remember you saying you're going to be on a work call. Okay, that's no bother. It'll be delightful to have you with us, and even more delightful that I won't have to manage your mocking of me. You know, I can turn you off, Sarah, anytime it gets too much. Actually, no, I can't turn you off, can I? I can only turn off my stream. I can't turn you guys off. That doesn't work, does it? Ooh, here we come, beach time. I wonder if there will be ice creams on the beach. Oh, it's just a brief glimpse of the beach. And then we turn around and we go away from the beach. Oh no. Sarah says, you will never get rid of me. I'm trying to imagine that in some kind of evil black comedy, not black comedy, what, film noir, in like a film noir style voice. You will never get rid of me. That wasn't really film noir, was it? I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest. Right, I'm going to restart the camera angles and see if that works. And if not, we'll go to camera 7. Exit. And then, starring David Tennant as the vicar, I like it. Camera angles, there we go. Started, I think. No. Open. Yes. Oh, I've started it 3 times now. Don't want to do that. Or twice, rather. Yeah, let's turn one of them off. Okay, let's see if that works in a minute or two. If not, we'll just go to camera 7. In fact, we can go to camera 7 now. We'll see if the camera angles kick in a minute. Anthony says, watch out for the seagulls.
Tina says, could we have camera 7 for some views? Yes. It is disappointing, isn't it, that my camera angles aren't working, because this is one of the times when you would really want them to be working, isn't it? Never mind. Not a lot we can do about it. Oh, running on the beach. I do love running on the beach, but the sand is getting in my shoes. Clive Finnemore says, believe it or not, I do not have a pet seagull. Clive, you can protest as much as you like, but no one believes you. Sorry, he says, sorry, I do. Paul Hayward says it's just like being in Worthing. Exactly, except we have pebbles on the beach, not sand. I knew you had a pet seagull. We knew you had a pet seagull. This is lovely, actually, the beach, isn't it? Very nice. Right, Carol says she doesn't have pineapple on pizza, but definitely yes to salad cream on pizza. Do you have salad cream on everything, Carol? News flash. Carol does not have pineapple on pizza, but has salad cream on pretty much everything. Right, 3 kilometres done, there's 15 to go. Quite a long way to go. But starting out well, nice little bit of beach to run on there. Garlic Alfredo sauce. Salad cream sandwiches with egg. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Cooper, hello. Cooper has popped over to watch for a minute, and he wants me to say hi, so absolutely massive hi to Cooper. And if anybody else wants to say hi to Sarah Jacobson's son, please say so in the comments. Hi to Cooper, who is watching with Carol over in Chicago, which has not been destroyed by the International Space Station falling back to Earth. Reference a previous topic of discussion. Right, Carol says she just wants to clarify she does have salad cream on pretty much everything apart from sweet dishes. Clive Finnemore says hello to Sarah Jacobson's son. He's called Cooper, Cooper. And when Cooper grows up and has a son, he's going to call him Mini Cooper. That will only be funny to British listeners. Have you heard of a Mini Cooper, Sarah? It's a car, kind of car. Right, Kathy says, Barbados is nice. I like St. Lucia better. Amy Green says she has a Mini. Oh yeah, Ryan Downey says, it's 2022, Stephen. Americans have all British things. Kim Sol says, we do have Mini Coopers here. And Sarah says, we actually call him Mini Cooper when he was... We actually called him Mini Cooper when he was smaller all the time. And anyone who's coming to Paris will meet Cooper. That'll be awesome. I hope Sarah... I think Sarah's coming with Cooper to Paris. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe she's not. maybe she's nominated Cooper to come and run the Paris Marathon, simply because Cooper will have a better singing voice than Sarah, so Cooper can do the karaoke with Kevin. Kevin, are you practicing? Kevin DeLuca and Sarah Jacobson will be performing karaoke, and they think we're joking about this. They think this is just like a comedy section of the show, that it's like an ongoing little gag. They have no idea that this is actually going to happen. So Kevin DeLuca and Sarah Jacobson will be performing karaoke at the Paris Marathon. And she's confirming, though, the whole family will be in Paris. So that'll be great. Jackie says this is very nice. Kathy says this is nice. It is absolutely lovely. Yeah, very pleasant. Yeah, it is a little bit like the jungle, isn't it? But with beaches. It's like the jungle, but with beaches. Oh, Kim. Right, Carol says Mini Coopers are not just in the UK. So I've been put in my place there by Carol and by Ryan. And Kim Salt says they've just started making Mini Coopers larger for us fat Americans. The plain fact of the matter is, Kim, it doesn't matter whether people are large or small, just everything is bigger in America, isn't it? Everything's bigger. I remember going to Texas. We were in Austin, Texas, about 25 years ago. And I ordered a burger. And I'm sure I just ordered a standard burger. And it was literally 10 inches wide. It was a standard burger, and it was 10 inches wide. It was ridiculous. Oh, actually, Kim, we've got the Mini Countryman in the UK, and it is huge. Yes, we've got the Countryman as well. Clive asking Lisa what her speed source is. What do you use to run fast, to run on Zwift, Lisa? What is your product device? Yes, Kim Salt says, but everything is bigger in Texas. Yeah, I guess so. So everything's big in the States, and it's even bigger in Texas. Okay, so Lisa is using the Phoenix 6 watch. Lisa, are you using the virtual run profile? Question mark. On the watch. Careful, Ryan. Careful, Ryan! Exclamation mark. We don't want you collecting your coat early for misbehaviour. Kim Sol says speed source is legs. Yeah, that is true, actually. I would urge everyone who is keen on treadmill running to get themselves a smart treadmill if they ever can. Keen on treadmill running. is still the best foot pod, but for convenience, nothing beats a smart treadmill. Oh yeah, Anthony says it's a BMW Mini these days. Of course it is. Yes. Oh yeah, just in case people aren't watching the stream, I suppose I better type that in. So broadcasting live on Twitch, YouTube and Facebook. It's the Zwift Run channel. If you're not subscribed, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please do get on there and subscribe. Actually, I should share this stream to the Zwift Runners page because quite a few people will not have seen you. Urukazi yet, will they? Urukazi yet. So we've got a little group together here. Ryan Downey, Heather, John Farrell, Paul Hayward, Steve, Kevin, Carol, Clive. And then there's a few people just behind us and a few people just ahead of us. It is a learned skill, Lisa. Yeah, that didn't work. A learned skill. No, right. Voice to text doesn't like me saying a learned skill. Darren says, what do you think of the route so far? Yeah, I like it. I'm hoping for some more beaches. Yeah, I want to see beaches. 30 minutes in, 5k done. Yes, that's 5k done for the Beacon group. $13 to go. Carol is doing a full half marathon, so she's going to go on and do another 3k after we've finished. Ryan says, this will be my longest run in a month. Lee Ryby, well done, Lee. Fantastic work, Lee. Yeah, Darren, it's nice. I like running on the sand. And I always like looking at water when I run. I've got a very squeaky treadmill tonight. Water is lovely. Oh, okay, right. Carol's done 3k already before this run. Kim Salt keeps calling it you crazy rather than... I just think of being on the toilet, Kim. Kazi. Urukazi. So that's how I make sure I pronounce the N bit correctly. Urukazi. John Farrell says, is it not your knees? John, I hadn't thought of that. You could be right. I am no spring chicken anymore. I darn well hope it isn't my knees though, John. So, Carol, we do not have the problem then of wondering whether to continue with you for the next 3K and feeling guilty about not running the extra 3K with you. We don't have to feel guilty about not carrying on because you've already done the extra 3. That's good. I like it. So Carol is currently on 8.5K. We are on 5.5. I know, 35. But people keep putting those two numbers the wrong way round. Clive says, I will not be running an extra 3K. No. So even though Carol's thing says 5.5K, 5.6K, she has actually run the other 3K. Oh, Sarah. No, we don't. Sarah says, who wants to run 18 miles with me during the ZLDR long run next Saturday? No, none of us do, Sarah. No one wants to run 18 miles. Right, Carol is very kindly dropping back to run with Lisa. Sarah Jacobson wants us to run 18 miles with her next weekend. Full stop. I've told her it's simply not happening. Very kind of you to drop back, Kathy. Right, Sarah says, look, Stephen, just because you're in a recovery phase after your summer of craziness doesn't mean the rest of us aren't training. Well, yeah, all right then. But that's, yeah, and you might be training, but that doesn't mean I'm going to join you. You can't talk me in to suffering with you. This is it, I've done my suffering over the summer. I don't want to suffer anymore this year. Actually, I am going to suffer in 2 days' time, aren't I, when I do Darren's 10K at stupid speeds. I am not going to be able to manage that, you know. I'm not fit enough, Darren. I will run as fast as I can, for as long as I can, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to a sub 40 10K in 2 days. Right, and now Clive is volunteering me to run with Sarah. You're not no, you cannot bully me. I am not being bullied into running 18 miles on Saturday. It's not happening. Right, Amy Green now says, Stephen, yes you can. Will you shut up? No! I hate you. I hate you all. Because now I'm going to feel guilty. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to A, not run 18 miles on Saturday and feel bad, or B, run 18 miles on Saturday with a massive, scowling, horrible face, feeling like I've been bullied into doing something I don't want to do. Clive says, no bullying here, that's not allowed. What, so is it like just tentative kind of, you know, helping me, pushing me along gently to make the decision that you know you all want me to make? Sarah says, where's Marcus? He'll be my friend and run with me. He's probably secretly listening somewhere. Right. What's this conversation? Ryan Downey says, Steve is already married. What have I missed? Lisa says, with my pre-run, I've already done 10k, so I will only go a few more. That's no problem, Lisa. No worries at all. For goodness sake. Honestly, what with Sarah and Kathy and Carol and everyone else, I am constantly mothered on here. Yeah, did you see? I'm sure you did see Marcus's copying of the live stream when we did the video 5k. That was amazing. Right, my wife has just messaged me on Google Home, and she says, and this is my get out, Stephen, absolutely no running on Saturday because you have a 10k race on Sunday. This is absolutely true. I am doing the Brighton 10k on Sunday, so I can't run on Saturday. So now I feel less guilty about telling Sarah that I can't run on Saturday. Yeah, I have a 10k race on Sunday. Oh, I dodged a bullet there, didn't I? Neil Messenger says he'll run on Saturday. He says it's my day off. There you go. So you got Neil. You've probably got Carol and Clive, and probably Marcus as well. Sarah Jacobson has let me off. She says that is valid. I'll allow it. Yeah, I bet you're only allowing it because Victoria's told you. If it was me claiming I had a 10k race. Okay. Where are we? We are nearly 7k in. So still a little way to go. We're not halfway yet. And it's night time in Urukazi. And it's about 6:45 in the evening here in the UK. It is dark outside now. Well, it has been dark for an hour or so. Kevin says, 18 miles on Saturday is a good warm-up for your 10k on Sunday. So yeah, more industrial style buildings here on one of the islands. So we're on the route called Island Hopper, and it's an 18k route which covers all the islands of Urukazi, which is the coastal roads, the new coastal roads in Makuri Islands. So currently Makuri Islands is made up of 3 sections. We have the original Yumezi, which is a countryside route. We have Neokyo, which is the nighttime Tokyo route through the city. And then we have these new roads, Urukazi, which is the coastal route. There's the lighthouse just up ahead. And a big full moon, which you can't see because the camera's too low down. And just about to hit 7 kilometres. Here we go. There we are, 7k done, 11 to go. There you go, there's the lighthouse. Jackie's just asking where Kathy lives. Kathy says she lives in North Carolina, USA. I believe that's north of South Carolina. And just south of Virginia. Victoria, if you're listening, would you mind sharing this stream to the Zwift Runners page and saying, you know, if you want to have a look at what Urukazi looks like, come and join the live stream now and you can see some of the new roads. Something like that. Would you mind doing that? It's a bit easier than me doing it on my phone now. Nothing gets by you, Stephen. I'm on the ball. I am constantly tuned in to everything that's going on. Ryan Downey says it's west of West Virginia. I'm not... Never each... Well, north, isn't it? Surely it's northwest. Southwest. Hang on a minute. North Carolina is... No, it's southeast of West Virginia. Surely North Carolina is southeast of West Virginia. Oh my goodness. Carol, have you got nothing else to do this evening? Carol says, I might even run on to the full marathon. We'll see how I feel. Wow, okay. Well, I'm not running a full marathon. That is top work if you do that, Carol. But even a half marathon is top work as well. East of Tennessee. Yes, definitely east of Tennessee, that is correct. South of Canada. A marathon with Sarah next week. I see. Sorry. Okay. Not today, says Kim. Saturday. Okay. Sorry, I'm not. See, now I was on the ball, and now I'm not on the ball. Oh, wow. Paul Deering says, at 8k, you will officially get to 10,000 kilometres on Zwift. Wow. Apparently, when I get to 8k, I will reach 10,000 kilometres on Zwift. So Paul Deering tells me. Let me press my button. No, not that one. That one. Right, so when I started this run... Oh! Let's have a look. When I started this run, I was on... Yeah! 999,091... No, 9,991 kilometres. So it's got to be just over and 913 metres. So just over 8k and I'll get to 10,000. Wow. Clive's got another 225 kilometres to go to get to 10,000. Clive, you are definitely catching me up fast. But I think we have a long way to go to catch Marcus. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, that's quite an idea. I had no idea, Paul. Thank you, Paul, for pointing that out, because I had no idea. I didn't check that at all. And that is really nice to hit 8k here now and celebrate 10,000 kilometres on Zwift. Paul Hayward says about Marcus, he says, subtract the donuts and you'll be the same. Yes. But, well, actually, I don't know, to be honest. He has done a lot of miles on... Even if you discount the donuts, he has done a lot of miles on Zwift. Kathy, did you pack the champagne? Question mark. We need some 10,000 kilometre champagne. Jay Barrett, thank you very much. Jay says, well done, Stephen. He said, this is a totally unexpected little bit of a surprise. Amazing. How lovely. Kathy is now passing around the champagne. Oh dear, I seem to have spilt mine all over the treadmill. Please, may I have mine in a tumbler with a lid? Mark. Oh yes, we must, a la the MHG runs, we must make the announcement at the right time. So in 4.8 kilometres, we have an announcement to make. Kevin DeLuca says, welcome to the 10,000k club on Zwift. Thank you very much, Kevin. Kevin, are you at 10,000 on Zwift? That is amazing. Lisa says, I've got 12. What is that, 12? Level 12? Hang on, let me have a look. Oh, there she is. Done, Lisa. Oh, she's got a private profile, so I can't exactly see. I think that must mean she's gone up to 12k, yes. Well done, Lisa. Great to have you with us. Thanks for joining. See you again soon. Well done, Lisa. She's done 12k, so she's off. Thank you, Lisa. Kim says, Victoria should be decorating for you when you go back inside. Well, if I'm totally honest, Kim, Victoria has been decorating last week. She painted the hallway in the house. The downstairs hallway was looking a bit shabby. So she bought some white paint and suddenly painted all the walls one Saturday. So she has been decorating. Kevin DeLuca is now on 12,000 miles. That is amazing. Kilometres, rather, sorry. Wow. Well done, Kevin. Amazing. Carol says, just think of the calories you've burned. I know. Nick Dumbleton says, good work, Mr. C. Thank you. So, what do we think of the new roads so far? Are we enjoying Urukazi? Right, now my mouse wasn't working, but the keyboard is, because I've just been able to do the drone view. Paul Hayward says he's enjoying the new route, the new roads. Chicken and waffles when you come to the south, says Kathy. Amy Green says, I like the new roads. Carol's loving it. Oh yeah, Kim says there's not enough animals on the roads. Kim likes to tick off her bingo card, and she says there's not enough animals on the new roads. Unfortunately, I don't think so, Ryan. I am really hoping they make some new running achievement routes. Yeah, Kim Salt says, where is Godzilla? Yeah, I agree, totally agree, Kim. If it's the Japanese seaside, you want Godzilla, don't you? They should have Godzilla in the water. Do you know what? I bet the developers didn't even think of that, and they really should have done. Lisa says, have a great rest of your run. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully we'll see you again. Make sure you join the Film My Run Club, by the way, on Zwift. The FMR Club, by search for it in the Zwift Companion app under the Clubs tab, and make sure you join the FMR Club. And we'll hope to see you again on another run. Thanks for joining, Lisa. So there goes Lisa with her 12k. Carol is going to be the winner today with a full 21 kilometres. Jackie says, are we on an island? Well, Jackie, we're on multiple islands. We are hopping between multiple islands. So we're going over various bridges to get to different islands. This route is called the Island Hopper. Lot of foliage there. Maybe I should go back to number 7, shall I? Kathy says there is a bunny island somewhere near Japan. And no bears and tigers on the islands, no. There are probably some nasty spiders. When we have finished, do not lie down in the grass. King Kong and Godzilla would be awesome, wouldn't it? Probably couldn't get the rights for Godzilla versus King Kong on these islands. But it would have been awesome. Oh no. Yeah, Heather, now you've just reminded of Gadzu. Is it Godzuki? Oh, yeah, he was a bit like Scrappy Doo. Rubbish, yes. Everyone hated Scrappy Doo, didn't they? Godzuki. Gosh. Was Godzuki a thing? Somebody's already said Mothra, yeah. To be honest, Clive probably has a Godzilla costume somewhere. Victoria is saying hello to everyone. So here's another bridge. That's a good view. So hopping again from one island to another, possibly. Although that looks like a road below, not water. I hope you are all taking some photographs. Okay, Heather, I'm really glad that I don't remember the title song to Gadzuki. But I feel like I want to have it played to me. Hold on. Hold on. Godzilla! Godzilla and Godzuki! I remember it! Oh, you probably can't hear this music, can you? Because I've got it on voice only. Yeah, Godzilla, Godzilla, and Godzuki. Up from the depths, 30 stories high. Something, 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 something in your eye. Godzilla, Godzilla, and Godzuki. Everybody hated Godzuki just as much as everybody hated Scrappy Doo. Yes, exactly, Heather. Brilliant. Everybody loves it when I sing on the live stream. I couldn't think of the words. Look, I thought that was very good. I made something up, didn't I? That rhymed with 30 stories high, something in your eye. I don't know. Kathy McManus says, "Define everyone." I just put on the live stream, on the game. Everybody loves it when I sing on the live stream. Kathy says, define everyone. Amy Green, I am shocked and hurt. Shocked and hurt, Amy. She says, not me. Yeah, see, Heather says, there's something in your eye, but is our artistic license. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Nobody. That's the word I'm searching for. What's the word I'm searching for? Appreciate quality vocal talent anymore. I'm just digging myself a bigger hole, aren't I? I should really just be quiet. Look, we have 7.5 kilometers left. Less than 7.5k left. Let's have a little look at this view. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Look at that. Oh dear. Right. Victoria's not impressed. Look at that, that's nice. Lovely views. Tina Beard says quality vocal talent, question mark. Come on, Tina. Come on. You know what the best is. You appreciate the best. I don't have a microphone in front of me for nothing, you know. You've got to use it sometimes. I've got to share my talent with the world. I was in the choir at church, I'll have you know, when I was younger. This is a lovely view, isn't it? Got to take a photo of that. There we go. Photo taken. Paul Hayward, instead of quality vocal talent, he says stick to quality street instead this Christmas, Stephen. $7K to go. No, right, Tina, I didn't say I used to be in a band. I said I was in the choir at church. Although I was in a band. Have I told you I was in a band? I was in a band years ago. But, and I don't know if anybody knows, but I have run a sub-3 marathon. I just put that out there. Yeah, choir at church. When I was 11 and 12. Clive Finnemore says he was a karaoke legend back in the day. Clive, do you want to join Kevin and Sarah at the Paris karaoke night? Question mark. Ryan is suggesting I need to be awarded the OBE. Well, who am I to say? I mean, that's for other people to decide. But, you know, I mean... right, Victoria. Right, Victoria's slightly got this the wrong way around. Not quite, but Victoria says, I'm sure you messed up a recording at the Royal Albert Hall. Well, you're nearly right, Victoria. It wasn't at the Royal Albert Hall. John Farrell says, hang on. John Farrell says, you can't get done for copyright if you don't know the words. Exactly. I mean, secretly I do know the words, but I didn't want to get a copyright strike, so I just said something in your eye. Sarah Jacobson says, yes, you have told us that you did a sub-3 marathon. So Victoria has just reminded me of a story of when I was in a choir. To be honest, I was in a choir until I was about 17. And when I was about 16 or 17, I was given a solo part to perform at a concert. And the concert was in Cardiff in Wales at the Assembly Halls in Cardiff, or some theatre in Cardiff anyway. And we had a full orchestra, we had 100 or so choir members, and we had various soloists, of which I was one. And they'd decided to record the entire performance to go on a CD, as a live CD of the choir that could be sold. And so this performance was going to be recorded, so they had all the recording equipment there, sound engineers, everything. And we did the concert. Everyone was absolutely brilliant. It was an awesome performance. Except that halfway through my solo, I forgot the words to the song. And because it was a continuous recording, they couldn't do anything about it. And essentially the entire project was abandoned because I screwed up my piece. You know, what can I say? I messed up. Is that Kim? Is that Amy Green going? Are you off now, Amy? Question mark. Kim Salt. Why do I keep saying Kim Salt? Kathy McManus is about halfway. She says, "Well done, Kathy. Good stuff." With Jackie Ramos. So Kathy and Jackie are halfway. Kathy and Jackie are halfway. Well done. Oh, Steve Davis is going. Oh, sorry, I missed Steve Davis leaving. I assume he has a snooker match to go to. I bet he's never heard that joke before. Carol Rushell says, yeah, you even had technical issues aged 16. Ribbit, thank you very much. Take care. Tina Beard says, why am I not surprised? Kim Salt, you are on my mind. It's the something in your eye. Oh, yes, very good, Paul Hayward. Paul Hayward says, is he taking a big break? Fantastic. Best joke this evening, Paul Hayward. Very good. 6 kilometres to go, by the way. We are 2/3 of the way through our run around Urukazi, the new roads on Zwift. the new roads on Makuri Islands. Amy Green is still with us, Paul Hayward, Carol Rushworth, Ryan Downey. Heather is still there, although she's stopped at the moment. Susan, Kathy, Jackie are all there. Amy says she's knackered. Don't push yourself beyond what you think you can do today. Just enjoy. May as well continue for a half, says Louis. No, not today. Carol's already going to do a half because she's already done 3 kilometres before she joined us. So when we finish, Carol will be at the half marathon. The rest of us, are too lazy to carry on and make it a half marathon. We're quite happy to just finish at 18 kilometres. Amy, are you eating churros while we run? Are you eating and running? Kim is running out of power on her iPad now. She says, I'll be leaving. It was fun to see everyone. Take care, Kim. We'll see you soon. Yeah, great to have you with us, Kim. So, slowly people are dropping out as they've done their mileage that they wanted to do today, and it's absolutely fine. A few of us will get to the full distance of 18 kilometres, which will be the full island hopper route. Now, if we were on a bike, we would get a route achievement badge for this, but as we are running, we get nothing. It does seem unfair that if we were on a bike, we would get a badge for completing this route. Running it is much harder than cycling it, and we get nothing. Apart from the knowledge that we are, of course, awesome. It looks like Susan is done. Well done, Susan. Thanks for joining, Susan. Well done. Carol says she's just had some apple sauce. Sounds like a nice, quick hit of sugar, that apple sauce. Heather has stopped running but is still listening. She says, I don't want to miss out on any singing gems. Look, honestly, the flack that I've just had for singing, Heather, I will not be singing anymore tonight. You will have to join me on another occasion when I let my guard down and my senses leave my body and I start singing again. But I've been so traumatised by the flack that I've had for just a few quality notes that yeah, I won't be singing again today, that's for sure. And Paul Hayward says, Amy, you can now turn the volume up safely without fear of vocal catastrophe on my part. Okay, so Amy's at 13k now. We're not far off 13k. Amy, does your volume go up to 11? Question mark. Why not just make 10 louder? And then, you know, these go to 11. Anybody able to name the film? Name the film? I know that somebody, Ryan Downey will know. Ryan Downey will know that film. Paul Hayward will probably know the film. Victoria might know the film. Ryan Downey says, what film? Does yours go up to 11? Does your volume go up to 11? Why not make 10 louder? Yeah, but these go to 11. Thank you for the reminder, Clive. Sarah Jacobson, Sarah, I knew you would do that. I knew. You made me so proud, Sarah. Sarah Jacobson is the winner. Kathy is close behind. Ryan Downey says it sounds like a Will Ferrell movie. Sarah Jacobson gets the win. Kathy McManus a close second. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, a short announcement. Pleasant gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. No more than a park run to go. That takes me back. Clive says just over a park run to go. Yeah, not now. And the crowd goes wild. Woohoo! Hang on. Wait. Here we go. Oh, where is it? There we are. Another nice view with Mount Fuji in the background. Yeah, and 10,000 Zwift kilometers for Stephen. Woohoo! Oh, that's good, isn't it? That, whatever that is, the waterfall there, look at that. Beautiful. Exactly. What DNFs? Exactly. Right. Clive says display your profile so we can see 10,000. Does it not add them on at the end? Let me have a look. Oh, my mouse is working. Yeah, look, there you go. It does display it. Hang on. There you go. 10,005 kilometers. Quality work. 10,005 kilometers. Heart rate currently 121, comfortable in zone 2. Paul Hayward says a run to remember. Yes, absolutely. Exploring the new roads and getting 10,000k. That's really nice. And lovely, actually, a nice little reminder of the MHG runs as well. Saying the park run to go and having Kathy with us. Yeah, really nice. And lovely to have Ryan running with us as well. Great to have you on board, Ryan. Venus is actually running on sand. Yes, we've had a few times when we've run on the beach. And 25 minutes to go at this pace. Yes, we'll keep at this pace, I think. 25 minutes. Ryan says, happy to be back here with all of you. It's great to have you back, Ryan. Lou Bar in Cornwall. What about Lou Bar in Cornwall? Oh, yes, Lou Bar. Yes, it is like that. Running across the beach from one valley to another. Exactly. Ryan, Carol says, yes, my wingman is back. Ryan, you must be on a fair few kilometres now. Seven kilometres left for Jackie and Kathy. Jackie and Kathy, are you okay finishing on your own? Question mark. I want to go and have my dinner. You are a trooper. Yeah, Clive, if they say no, then yes, I do have to stay, don't I? You're right. It's a stupid thing to say, really. Because if they'd said no, then I would feel obliged to have to stay. But I know Kathy and Jackie, and they're too nice for that. They're perfectly capable of finishing together.
For giving my dad a ride on.
Shane Miller. Hello, Shane. Thank you for the ride on. I don't know how long ago that was, to be honest, but appreciate that. Ryan says, oh, lovely Ellis. Yeah, Ryan, everybody's telling me these days to get that changed because Ellis no longer looks anything like that. So I do need to update that. Running through a mangrove swamp, says Tina. Yes, looks like it. Still on the sand. Yeah, I know. It was 2 years ago, or maybe even longer than that, wasn't it? 2 or 3 years ago. I shouldn't I? I should do a side-by-side. I'll do something when I get round to it. Carol needs to reset her treadmill. She's going to catch us up. Yeah, 90 minutes for Carol's treadmill, and then it cuts out and she has to start it again. Do you want us to slow down for you, Carol? Oh gosh, that was a long time ago, Kathy. The 100-miler on Zwift. That was a while ago. Yeah, we need to do another one of those at some point. But the thing is, it can't be next year because I've got too many 100-milers next year. Okay, we won't slow down. Carol's just going to try and catch us up. Paul Hayward was a bit worried about quicksand. Luckily, we're back on the tarmac roads now, so we're okay. No quicksand. I've told you, or Victoria has said, I'm not allowed. I will get told off by my wife for running on Saturday because I have a 10k on Sunday. Right, Carol is speeding to catch us up. She is a minute and a half behind. She's got 3 kilometres to catch us, and she's catching us at 30 seconds per kilometre. So at this speed, she will catch us right at the finish line, or just before the finish line. So the game is now: can Carol catch us before the finish line? She's sped up now. She's sped up. So she's now going a minute quicker than us. So she should catch us well before the finish line at this speed. Oh, she had a problem pairing again. Oh no, she's back on now though. Carol says, I love a challenge. What's Jonathan doing at the moment? Is he sitting on the sofa drinking wine? Watching you? The Beacon group has 3 kilometres to go. Carol Rushworth is currently on 18 kilometres. Right, Jonathan Cost is currently working on his car in the garage, but no doubt he is listening to us on his phone. Ryan says, thanks for posting this in several places. Kathy and Jackie have 6k to go. Carol is just under a minute behind us. So I think at this pace she should get to us when we've got about half a kilometre left. Something like that, is it? Heart rate is nice and steady at around 122, 123 BPM. Carol's sped up again now, so she's going to be back with us much earlier than that. Ryan Downey says, heads up, tomorrow Zwift celebrates World Diabetes Day with special rides and runs. So get on board tomorrow, World Diabetes Day, come and run on Zwift. We will be doing the community run as always on Monday evening, UK time 6:30. So come and join us for that. That's a good idea, Jackie. They're going to speed up 0.1 every kilometre for the last 5k. Amy Green is diabetic, so she's definitely going to be running tomorrow for World Diabetes Day on Zwift. 2.5 kilometres left. Kathy says, my HR is all over the place. Drinking and eating all the leftovers, Kathy. Full stop. Not a good idea for your heart whilst running. Do you have any vol-au-vents left over? Question mark. Right. Zwift voice to text doesn't like vol-au-vents. I don't know how to spell vol-au-vents either. I'm sure that's not how you spell vol-au-vents. Does anybody know how to spell vol-au-vents? Right, Kathy, not Kathy, not bonbons. Vol-au-vents, it's like a pastry, single bite bit of pastry, usually with a savoury filling like mushroom or something like that. Vol-au-vent, yes, thank you, thank you, Tina. Tina's cultured. Tina is cultured. It's French, isn't it? Thank you, Tina. I knew I could rely on you to be cultured. Yeah, like a muse bouche, I suppose so, yeah. Notice we didn't hear anything from Sarah there. Vol-au-vent went straight over her head. No idea. Ryan says, good afternoon, I've just watched your Ben Nevis Ultra. Very inspiring. Thank you, Ryan. Very kind of you. Ryan Schoenfeld, then. Not Ryan Downey. Saying that, basically, once again, Sarah, you prove that you're exactly the same as me. We knew what it was, just not how to spell it. We're kind of half cultured, just not enough. Puff pastry, that's it, Clive. It's like a puff pastry singlet, and they hand them out at posh parties, well, or at parties with various fillings. Yes, but I would say normally savoury fillings, wouldn't you? You don't get sweet vol-au-vents. Okay, yeah, right. Carol says... Carol is even more cultured. No, they don't hand them out at posh parties, Stephen. They hand them out at beige buffet parties. Yeah, you're probably right. You are probably right. Right, what's this all about, Ryan? I've only run 50 miles, so can't say much to Stephen. Oh, is that about the Ben Nevis Ultra? Well, the Ben Nevis Ultra is only 50k, Ryan. 53 kilometres. It's just that it's really, really gnarly. You ask Marcus Holmes, who did it with me. It's a gnarly, and Clive Finnemore, of course. It's a gnarly old course. Right. 1 mile to go for the Beacon group, and just a park run left for Kathy and Jackie. Ryan Schoenfeld says, I'm doing the Disney Marathon in January. Well, you'll be able to join... no. Who's doing it? Oh, no. Who's doing the Disney? Is it Sarah? Sarah, are you doing Disney? No, it's not Sarah. Who's doing Disney? Oh, who's doing Disney? Sarah, is it you? Yes, it is. It is. You are doing... It is Sarah doing the Disney. The half and the full. Yes, you're doing the challenge. Right, so a mini Zwift meetup between Sarah and Ryan at the Disney... Oh, there's a few of us, says Sarah. So there should be a... Can you... Sarah, are you going to organise something so that we can get a photo of a few Zwifters together? Because that would be awesome. Because it's such a... I know how hard it is for you guys in the States. Because we're always organising these kind of meetups in Europe. And we haven't really done anything in the States, so I know a few people met at the Boston Marathon last year. But yeah, if you could get a photo from some Zwifters all together at Disney, that'd be awesome. And I know Victoria is going to meet up with loads of people at the Boston Marathon in April next year. And then, of course, we've got Paris again next year. Oh, that'll be cool, Sarah. Brilliant. And Ryan says we need to do the Chicago Marathon. Yeah. Well, at some stage of my existence, the whole Abbott Marathon Majors are on my list. But whether I ever get to do them all is another matter. Jamie Caesar will be there as well, apparently. That's at the Disney Marathon, or the challenge over the weekend of doing the marathon and the half marathon. And we are not far off the end now. We've got just over 1 kilometre to the finish. It's been a nice run, and the scenery has been good. The roads are lovely. Some lovely beach running. Nice of you to join us, Carol. Hi, Forest. 1 kilometre to go for the Beacon group. Yeah. Nice catch, Carol. Well done. So there's some more old factories or industrial buildings, abandoned industrial buildings from the old mines. Probably some mining somewhere for something, I don't know. Again, some more lovely views over the bridge. Talking of catch, I bought some fresh tuna and halibut from Grimsby Dock on Friday, says Carol. Grimsby is one of those towns that before I visited it, I thought it would be one of those grim up north towns. Really depressing, miserable northern towns. And when I got there, do you know what? I really thought it was nice. I mean, obviously there's some dodgy parts, but actually Grimsby is not a bad place. I really likes it there. Workmen ushering us along in our last 600 metres. Maybe the factory isn't closed. Maybe it's like a secret factory. Because there are workers walking around on their lunch break, aren't there? I wonder if this is some kind of dodgy nuclear facility or military underground bunker or something. Carol says, oh, it's okay. I only go to Grimsby to get my fish. No, but genuinely, I thought Grimsby looked nice. Just to make you jealous, Carol, we only have to cross over the road to get our fresh fish from the seafront. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. It's been a lovely 11 miles. Kudos to Kathy and Jackie, who have 5k to go. 4k to go. Kilometres to go. Maybe we will see you at the community run tomorrow. Carol says it's the road to nowhere. How cool is that then? Yeah, that was lovely. Really enjoyed that. Thank you very much, everybody. Sarah says, great running, everyone. It was wonderful spectating from the couch. Lovely run, Stephen says. Ryan, thank you all. Have a good weekend, says Jackie. A work day for Kathy tomorrow. No worries. And good night, Clive. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Clive, Carol, Jackie, and Kathy. And everyone who's watched on the live stream tonight. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Well done if you took part. And all those people who took part earlier and called it a day a little bit earlier on. Thank you for running with us. Really enjoyed our first look at Urukazi. And we will be back on Urukazi for stages 5 and 6 of the tour of Makuri Islands. So we'll see you all for those. But if you're around tomorrow, we're doing 10k in the community run, 6:30 UK time, 7:30 Central European time, and sometime early afternoon in the States, wherever you are in the States. And there we are, 18 kilometres, done and dusted. Great start to the week, says Kathy. And there's the finish line, and we have done the island hopper route, even though we don't get a badge. Amy says, nice views tonight. Tina says, great running, gang. See you soon. Cheers. Night, says Clive. We are done here. Thank you very much, everyone. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do to the Zwift Run channel. Live broadcasts every day of the week from myself, Clive Finnemore broadcasts on this channel. And from next week, hopefully from next week, we will have Adam Holland and Chris Beale from Here We Are Running. They will be broadcasting, and we'll also at some point hopefully have Victoria doing her own live stream once a week, and Darren Van Dit as well. So fingers crossed we can get a good selection of different live streamers here on the channel. If you want to live stream, Sarah, I know you were half thinking about it, weren't you? If you particularly ladies, if you would like to live stream on the Zwift Run channel, please do get in touch. You just need your phone, that's it, or a camera pointed at yourself on the treadmill, and we can get you set up. So yeah, because we'd like to have over the next 5 months, so over Christmas and into New Year, we'd like to have quite a few weekly live streams. So yes, Sarah is thinking about it. I mean, at the start of it, Sarah, you just need your phone. But if you can get a webcam, or your laptop, if it has a webcam built in, that's all you need, really. You don't want to spend thousands on quality camera gear. Just a webcam, either the built-in one on your laptop, or a separate one that plugs in USB into your laptop, or you can just use your phone on a stand. And then I just need to send you some details for you to be able to log into my channel. Right, enough of that. Take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for the community run. Thank you very much for today. Really enjoyed that. Good first look at Urukazi. And we will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.